St. Augustine lecture on the Gospel of John, chapter 1, verse 1 to 5 following. Do not then believe that was made by which were made all things, lest you be not new made by the word which makes all things new. For already have you been made by the word, but it behoves you to be new made by the word. If, however, your belief about the word be wrong, you will not be able to be new made by the word. And although creation by the word has happened to you, so that you have been made by him, you are unmade by yourself. If by yourself you are unmade, let him who made you make you new. If by yourself you have been made worse, let him who created you recreate you. But how can he recreate you by the word if you hold a wrong opinion about the word? The evangelist says, in the beginning was the word, and you say, in the beginning the word was made. He says, all things were made by him, and you say that the word himself was made. The evangelist might have said, in the beginning the word was made, but what does he say? In the beginning was the word. If he was not made, that all things might be made by it, and without him nothing be made. If then in the beginning the word was, and the word was with God, and the word was God, if you cannot imagine what it is, wait until you are grown. That is strong meat, receive you milk, that you may be nourished and be able to receive strong meat. Give good heed to what follows, brethren. All things were made by him, and without him was nothing made, so as not to imagine that nothing is something. For many wrongly understanding without him was nothing made, I want to fancy that nothing is something. Sin indeed was not made by him, and it is plain that sin is nothing, and men become nothing when they sin. An idol also was not made by the word. It has indeed a sort of human form, but man himself was made by the word. For the form of man in an idol was not made by the word, and it is written, we know that an idol is nothing. 1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 4. Therefore, these things were not made by the word, but whatever was made in the natural manner, whatever belongs to the creature, everything that is fixed in the sky, that shines from above, that flies under the heavens, and that moves in universal nature, every creature whatsoever. I will speak more plainly. Brethren, that you may understand me, I will say from an angel even to a worm. What more excellent than an angel among created things? What lower than a worm? He who made the angel made the worm also. But the angel is fit for heaven, the worm for earth. He who created also arranged. If he had placed the worm in heaven, you might have found fault. If he had willed that angel should spring from decaying flesh, you might have found fault. And yet God almost does this, and he is not to be found fault with. For all men born of flesh, what are they but worms? Psalm 22, verse 6. And of these worms God makes angels. For if the Lord himself says, but I am a worm and no man, Psalm 22, verse 6, who will hesitate to say what is written also in Job, how much more is man rottenness, and the Son of Man a worm? Job chapter 25, verse 6. First he said, man is rottenness, and afterwards, the Son of Man a worm. Because a worm springs from rottenness, therefore man is rottenness, and the Son of Man a worm. Behold, what for your sake he was willing to become, who in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Why did he for your sake become this? That you might suck, who were not able to chew. Wholly in this sense, then, brethren, understand, all things were made by him, and without him was nothing made. For every creature, great and small, was made by him. By him were made things above and things beneath, spiritual and corporeal. By him were they made. For no form, no structure, no agreement of parts, no substance whatever that can have weight, number, measure, exists but by that Word, and by that Creator Word, to whom it is said, you have ordered all things in measure and in number and in weight. Wisdom chapter 11, verse 21.